So, with all the stuff that you've learned from the history, how has it changed your view of looking at today's world and how you approach life? What do you think are some of the lessons that we can learn as a species from the past and use it for the present?
Because of this, I see so much potential in the human race. But I also have empathy. I say in a lot of my writings, and my heart bleeds for the human race because if they just knew, that what's going on, we have this fear that is in us, and it comes from this history, this cataclysm, this disaster that, even everybody, me, or first thing when something happens, like your head, something negative pops in. It's like, oh God, don't do that. It's bad. It's bad. Don't do it. You have this negative voice in your head. And I think that that's where this is coming from. It helps me understand the human race so much better with knowing that this happened in our past. I'm more empathetic toward them, and
It's like deep trauma, like from ancestors and lineage that hasn't been healed.
right, exactly. And all of us have it in our childhoods and everything, just getting lost as a kid.
Mm.
If you're a little kid and you're lost, that is so traumatic that subconsciously you think, oh no, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Okay. So as you get older, you may not remember that as a kid or as an adult. You may not remember that happened to you as a kid because you lock it away. But if you brought it to the surface and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that happening. Or if you got yelled at by a teacher because you were too loud, so you became shy as an adult. But if you brought that to the surface because you forgot about it, and, oh yeah, I remember that happening, it kind of unlocks, gets you out of the shyness. So bringing up our past and dealing with it and seeing, oh wow, this actually happened. It will advance leaps and bounds as a human race, just knowing and dealing with what has happened. A lot of people are claustrophobic. Where does that come from? They've never been locked in anything before. Your ancestors may have been locked in a cave for this whole duration. People are afraid of spiders. There spiders probably all over caves or whatever. And so if we deal with that, just bring it up and say, well, where do these fears come from? Where does this hate come from? Where does this conflict? A lot of people have a fear of swimming. They've never been anywhere near water before in their life. If somewhere in our subconscious, our subconscious as far as the human race, a lot of people drowning in this cataclysm. You bring it up, you unlock it. Hey, who knows? You might become a great swimmer.